Hello, hello. It is Sarah Waggle, astrologer and leadership coach here from Moon Astrology Tarot. Well, rabbit, welcome to June. Um, this moon is in Aries for the first couple of days here. I believe it's till June 3rd. This month. Okay, let me just say that by the end of this month, you'll wish you had hauled ass and used the energy at the beginning of the month. So please don't do that to yourself. Please use this energy wisely, whether that is to let go of something that's ready to be done, or that is to, say no to things that don't fully align, or to, welcome in the things that, and prepare and be open to receiving the things that are ready to come into your space. And, just from personal experience, I've said no to a lot of stuff lately. But it's every time I say no, it opens up the opportunity for something else that's even better and more aligned and more in that makes me feel good. So, this weekend we will have the Jupiter trine Pluto. So that is Jupiter now in Gemini, trining Pluto in Aquarius. This could be information overload or overstimulation. So I think one of the things about specifically this first half of Gemini season is to stay grounded, to keep yourself calm, to keep yourself connected to the earth. I've been walking a lot more lately, but after my walk, I've been making it a point to just walk in the grass because, our shoes have synthetic material, which keeps us disconnected from the earth. And so the more we can connect with earth, the better. And we are kind of working with that Mars conjunction Chiron that happened mid last week. And I feel like there's some people may be like fighting. It's almost like a toddler that doesn't want to go to bed, a toddler that's just fighting sleep. I think there's some people that are fighting to keep a hold of past or previous versions of themselves or past friendships, relationships, or friend groups even that are just ready to go, but they're like clinging. It's like the toy is broken and it can't work anymore, but you want to keep it anyway. The teddy bear is torn. So I feel like there's a lot of like toddler tantrumy type energy with some people. And also it's holding on to these old things or old relationships, old jobs, old shit that's out of alignment, that's preventing you from moving forward. So in order to expand, in order to grow to the next level, in order to invite in the new, you got to let something go. And that is very challenging. Something was coming through earlier. Let me see if I can get that to come back through. But it's kind of like your ego wants to hold on to it and your soul is ready to be done with it, but your ego is holding steadfast. It's sort of preventing you from moving forward. So be sure to like do that shadow work and really work with that dark hidden side of yourself that you probably try to hide a lot. Most of us do. It's okay. But when we tune into that shadow work and allow that shadow to fully express and have its space, then we can use sort of work with that to let go of things that no longer serve and that kind of thing. So what else do I have here? We are building up to the Venus Cazimi, and while it'll be with the moon in Taurus, so not during this lunation, it's building. And we have a few other big transits that are building, but let me talk about this Venus Cazimi because we have this Jupiter trine Pluto that's happening this weekend with this moon in Aries. Then we'll have the Venus Cazimi, and I believe there's Mercury conjunct Jupiter. There's a lot of gorgeous transits happening in like a couple of days span. And I think I talked about this on the Taurus, was it the Sagittarius full moon video. what that this leading up to the new moon in Gemini on the 6th is a lot of just like, if you can harness it and hone it and use it, shit's gonna open up. But if you're stuck in wounds, if you're stuck in ego, it may not go so well for you. And so I don't mean that to be cruel or mean or uncompassionate, but we're really in this space of like letting all of the old go and being okay with how things went before, and inviting in new. And that means doing things that are scary, and maybe make us feel uncomfortable. And that's okay. That's part of this process, right? Um, so anywho, I think that's it. I know there's just a lot of information overload. Coming off of that moon in Pisces, and what came out during the moon in Pisces. I get that there's a lot of info overload. And the thing is that I'm going to go back to what I said a while ago. It's keep your eyes on your own paper, stay in your lane, because it can be completely distracting and derailing to where your soul mission is. And so, try to kind of find your groove with all of that. You want to be in the, you want to be in the know, but you don't want to let that freak you out and knock you off of your rails. So lots going on. I feel it. I get it. I know there's a lot going on in my world. And I'm sure there's a lot going on in everybody's world right now. You feeling kind of spinny, kind of airy. So practice grounding, get outside, touch the earth, touch the trees, be around some moving water, whether it's a creek or, a waterfall or a fountain, be around some moving water, and feel kind of the cleanse of it. If you're near an ocean, all the fucking better, as far as I'm concerned. Or if you're near like red rock, if you're in the desert and you're near some red rock, go out and touch some red rock, be with the red rock. And all of those things. So, get yourself grounded where you can, because it's very space cadet-y out there, and kind of flaky and all that. Okay, so links below. Of course, there's Buy Me a Coffee. That is a way that you can tip me. It's the same thing as if I were going to do a super chat. If you're familiar with YouTube super chats, I'm not a monetized channel. But you can you can pay a tip if you would like to, and I appreciate you in advance if you do so. And then if you want to book a reading with me, my Calendly, it may not be updated. I had some issues with my payment, not like receiving payments, but like y'all, I have had endless settling down of my finances since I relocated, and I'm still moving shit around. I'm human. I am full on human. And it takes me, I drag ass at getting shit done. But anyway, so you can book with me. And I will have that all fixed ASAP. But anyway, there's also the 2024 practical practices, practical implications, tools to help you. By that, I mean things like copaiba oil or a supplement, using some earthy things that will keep you grounded and keep your mental clarity. I will say it again, sobriety is a cool idea right now if you're thinking about sobriety, and really getting clear-minded. And using crystals where and when you want to, using food and nutrients as a way to root yourself in. Eating root vegetables is a good idea. Those sorts of things to really root your body into the earth. But anyway, that video is down there if you want to check that out. And let's get into this tarot. Think I've said all I can say. Of course, the Awakening Spirit Collective is available for you. My affiliate link is below if you'd like to check that out and join me over there. And then, yeah, I would love to tell you what's going to happen with my YouTube channel. I'm going to keep doing these as far as I know, but as far as other videos, I do not know yet. I have ideas, but I have to see how they play out, how I can work them through. I think I'm kind of going through a creative flux right now, and I want to take advantage of it while Saturn's still direct. Saturn goes in retrograde at the end of June. And I know how I can be during a Saturn retrograde. Let's see what's up with the tarot. Oh, we got, ooh, the Hermit in reverse. Well, it's time to speak fucking mind. Stop hiding. Stop holding on to secrets. Stop holding, stop, cut all that crap out. It's time to start speaking your mind. And I think given what happened at the end of last week, we're all getting pretty vocal out here and we're all, that happened, but this didn't happen. So yeah, the Hermit in reverse is getting out there, speaking your mind, sharing your knowledge, your brilliance. This is also like all that self-discovery stuff that I talked about at the beginning of the year is like, now this is time for you to start sharing what all you have learned about yourself, like me owning that I haven't figured out my finances yet. It's coming together. I'm just waiting for something to come in the mail. But it's just been a hell of a process of getting everything settled where I want it to be, where I need it to be. Anyway, but that's me being a real human. Like, I'm not perfect. And everybody goes through hiccups, and that's okay. Let's see what's up with the ancient feminine wisdom. But I feel like for real, like it's Gemini season. This is a lit up Gemini season. We are gonna have 4 planets in Gemini for a while, and take advantage of it. Take advantage of communicating, of sharing your feelings, talking to your partner, talking to your family, connecting with people that maybe you've neglected to connect with. Hearing each other out and bouncing off some ideas maybe. And all that. So let's see. Alrighty. Right side up typically helps. Cassandra. Oh, Cassandra or Cassandra, however you pronounce it in your and intuition. Fuck yeah. Okay, I love this because of that Jupiter trine Pluto in Aquarius. This is like airy energy, very intellectual, but it also could be with Mercury about to come into Gemini. I think your intuition and your spidey senses are off the fucking chart right now. And I think it's like important to listen to your body, listen to your gut. What feels good? Like I said, I've been saying no to some stuff lately. And I feel like the more I say no to things, it's because I'm bringing in some things that are way more, I want to say weighty, but I mean weighty as in the abundance of them is weightier. In other words, it's more appreciated from my end versus me having to force something or me having to, um, you know, eh, something is going the right way when everyone involved is a yes. When people question it, it's probably not the direction you need to be going. And so, letting that go or saying no to that. Or if, something looks like a great opportunity, but you're like, okay, yeah, but and I think there's a fine line between saying no out of resistance, like I don't think I can do that, versus saying no out of I'm 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 I don't, I'm past it, I'm beyond it, right? So yeah, I think it's really listening to your gut, tuning into your gut. Maybe that means processing some emotion. That's okay too. I talked to somebody today who's like, I've been randomly crying all day. I'm like, yeah, I've been randomly crying all week. Like we've no explanation, just randomly crying all week. And I think that that's been healthy. And I think I might have mentioned that in that moon in Pisces. Anywho, okay, thank you for tuning in. I appreciate y'all so much. Drop a like, drop a comment if you are able to. I know some of you who watch don't necessarily have a YouTube account, but you can hopefully click the thumbs up button that supports this. But even your view supports this and lets me know you're out there, and I appreciate you and all of that. So thanks so much for tuning in. I'll talk to you on the next video. Bye-bye.